What's up, YouTube? I'm here with my Kia 2015 Kia Sedona, and basically, for the most of the car's life, we bought it when it had like 40,000 miles. We bought it used, and then later realized that there's a parasitic battery drain, which I could never figure out even after doing the test. So basically, if you watch any of the YouTube videos, you have the battery here, right? You put you set up the multimeter, and then you pull the fuses. And sorry for you could probably see when it was purchased, I'm really bad at getting my registration done. Or not registration, whatever that thing is called. I don't even know. Basically, I started pulling all the fuses, but the car kind of like the draw was still there, right? So what's good about well, I don't know if it's a good or bad thing, but basically, right here, most Kia owners would know that you have a fuse box, right? And then you have this off and on switch, right? So basically, that's pretty much how I survived all of those years, having this on off. And basically that shut off some kind of modules that did not draw, did not have the parasitic draw, right? But that prevented from using the key fob, that prevented from other things, and it was a hassle. You needed this thing to close the open car, open trunk, plus I had a remote starter that wasn't working as good with all of this stuff. So basically, to cut this short, because of this feature, I basically monitored my multimeter with it off, and kind of saw that when it was off, it turned off some specific module, but when it was on, it would actually not turn off, and it went up to, I believe, about 10 or 15 minutes, where you should see everything turned off, to where it's I believe it was about 50 milliamps, where that's, obviously the car is not going to die when it's drawing that much. So my fix was, because none of these fuses actually let me know which module it was, I noticed that these fuse boxes were actually pretty cheap online. So mine's a 2015 and I got a 2021, same model, everything. And the replacement of this was fairly simple, straightforward. Of course, disconnecting battery, unplugging connections here, unscrewing like 3 or 4 bolts, and then in the back there's 2 connections, and replacing. And what was nice, the one I bought actually came with all the fuses and things like that, so I got some extra fuses. And once I replaced this, I did the same test, and everything worked flawlessly. And also make sure you do buy I'm not really telling you to buy those AMG batteries that have like super high capacity, but because my battery was already old by that time, I had to purchase a battery. I bought it from Costco. It was like $180, but it's been working really good. We went on vacation, we left the car closed, nothing died, no need to jump start it all the time. So if you have a parasitic drain, replace the fuse box if you can't figure it out, because it's pretty cheap. I think I paid about $40 for a fuse box, so they're not really expensive. It won't really break your bank. All right, let me know in the comments if you need any additional information. Thanks, bye.